Just yesterday, there was a brand new update to Berkeley County, so today I'm going to be telling you everything new and all the new content that they've added to the game with this update and all its changes. By the way, I am literally doing editing and recording this video in legit like 1 hour tops before I have to leave to go somewhere, so by the time you see this video, I'll already be out of the house, and it was literally just prior. So this video is very much unscripted, and I wish I could spend more time on it, but unfortunately that's how it is. And I also have to make sure I be making that 1 monthly quota so I can keep this content creator role. But with that being said, let's get straight into what's new for Berkeley County. The first thing about this update we're going to be covering are the brand new vehicle particles that come out. So as you can see here, we have the dirt particles, the grass particles that go kind of with the dirt, and then we also have the sand particles, which are just very nice subtle additions to the game, as well as these skirt noises and these skirts in the road, which are pretty dang cool. Nearly all vehicles also have new idling noises and vehicle sounds, so this is a quick listen on just what it sounds like on idle, which sounds way better than it was before, considering that before it just kind of sounded like a weird hum, but now you can actually like almost hear the engine rumbling inside. In addition, we also have these new backfire sounds, which sound absolutely amazing. And for a few things that we have around the map, we have these new guardrails and then also these fences at the CA&G base. We also have this beautiful little pole statue here we got going on. And then obviously a new refresh of the SHPD station, which does look pretty dang nice. I'm glad that they added a second floor here, because we definitely needed that within one of the police stations at least. But this is definitely a lot better compared to how it was, because the last one was like a maze walking through there. So this is pretty nice. I do wish it was slightly bigger, but looks pretty cool. Next we have is the new Crimson Bank, which this one looks pretty dang nice. I'm kind of sad that they removed the old one because it's kind of nostalgic now, but this one is pretty nice looking. You got these little chairs in here and this cool little room area. I don't really know what this one's for, but looks pretty cool. And then obviously this is where you set down the drill here, and then the inside looks pretty dang sweet, not like any of the other ones, so it looks pretty cool. Oh my gosh, I really need a script, man. Here we got the brand new refreshed GMA here, which is where you obviously get your guns. Now the festive area was moved to over here, and the gun area more towards the front of the store, which I kind of like. It does look a little empty in this section though, but pretty cool. And then obviously you got your shooting range back here. Here is also the brand new refreshed FWS building, which does look kind of nice. It's obviously a lot smaller than it was before, because I think, I don't know, I guess they just don't want the old one being as big. I don't really know why they made it smaller necessarily, but it is a little bit easier to navigate, obviously, with it having less rooms in here. And then here is the building to the brand new security team that they have added for the banks in Berkeley County, which is pretty surprising. I didn't actually expect them to add a new team anytime recently, but here you have a cool van truck and then 2 other security cars. But then here we have this nice van security truck thing that has these ELS system, these yellow ELS system here. But this one is actually a pretty nice truck compared to a lot of the other liveries, in my opinion. I feel like they actually did this one pretty nice, so pretty cool. You can't do too much on the team, unfortunately, in my opinion, but it is definitely a nice addition and will add more to the RP style of the game. They also decided to put a new ELS system for the police team, so here's a quick listen to those. And then here you also have the brand new liveries for the U-Haul truck, which was like 10 plus, I think. It was either 10 or 15, but a lot of different liveries you can choose from here. And then we also have this brand new Chick-fil-A truck that has these cool lights on it, and then you can even get food from inside here, which is pretty neat, definitely different from the other ones. And then we also have this CPW truck here, which Looks pretty dang nice. Has 2 other liveries to it.